Last year there was the dynamic, or I guess a couple years ago, of Tommy Reese kind of teaching Everett the offense as they went through. Is that kind of where you take over? You kind of take that role rather than having them teach each other, or do you expect some of
but you
that?
know what? These guys, they are competitive, but they do help each other, believe it or not. Just the other day at practice, Malik made a mistake, and Everett was trying to explain to him why he made that mistake. And so, yeah, there is a competitiveness, but those guys, they also help each other at the same time.
After 10 practices, is there a separation between the two guys, or are they pretty close?
Well, you know what, to be honest with you, I haven't really sat down to evaluate it, in that regard. Right now it's all big picture. I'm not keeping track. I haven't totaled the numbers in terms of who's doing what. We're just trying to get on the same page, just really more or less as a quarterback room.
You've played the position, obviously, coached at the highest level. Is there a benefit within a team of everyone knowing who the quarterback is? When we're asking about who's number one, who's the starter, all that. Does it, in March, when the season's 6 months away, does it make a difference? Do you need to have
Honestly, I don't think it makes a difference right now. I think each guy, whether you're an offensive lineman, you're a receiver, running back, you're kind of focused on your job. And number one, and I tell the quarterbacks, do your job. You've got to do your job before you can even worry about anybody else or any other situation. So I think from an offensive standpoint, I think everybody's just focused on improving their own skills and getting better each day.
What's your experience been like getting back into the recruiting aspect of it? I mean, that's
the recruiting.
What you're doing at Ashland is a heck of a lot different than here.
No doubt. Number one, it's just different going and talking from, I guess, the NFL perspective of dealing with guys that are, mid to late 20s, even in their 30s, and then you're talking to a 16-year-old. So that just, wrapping my brain around that's taken some time, but it's been a quick adjustment, and we've got a great product here, so it's an easy.
Is it the whole West Coast or just sort of Southern California, Northern
California?
California?
So it'll be basically LA on all the way up through the West Coast.
Seattle.
All the way up to Seattle, Hawaii, and then I've got Michigan. Being from Michigan, my dad still coaches high school ball in Michigan, so there's a lot of connections I have there as well.